All right. So you were
Yes.
born where?
Okay. Let's start. I
Yeah.
was born in Brazil. I'm Brazilian.
Okay.
My family, everybody is Brazilian. My father is from Rio de Janeiro, and my mother
Okay.
is from Bahia. And I was born
Oh.
in Ceará. Ceará is definitely it's on the nordest, so it's a super different city. It's not anything. Never my mother city, my father city. It's not close at all. So I was
Ha-
born in nordest in Ceará, and my father and my mother they went to Nordest because my father received a proposal to work in a television in
Oh.
Fortaleza, the city that I was born,
As as a what?
as a presenter. First of all,
Oh.
we work in a radio because he's
Okay.
how can I say the professional in the radio.
A presenter.
In English is the same thing, radio presenter, because
Yeah.
in
Yeah.
Portuguese we say like radialista,
Ah.
we change
Okay.
a
So
little
you is the
bit.
guy on the microphone?
Exactly.
Yeah, he's a presenter. I guess he's
So
a
yeah,
host, a radio host.
a radio host. So the first invitation it was for radio host because he working on Rio. He was director in the radio in Rio, and he received this invitation. So they moved
Oh.
to Ceará. Yes, and in my family I have music, a lot of music because he's work a long time like a radio host. Then he goes to the television, and then he start to sing. So he made his
Okay.
first band called Magia da Pele. It was the
Okay.
first time that they went to Portugal. So that's why I know Portugal, because in the
Oh.
year of 2000, maybe, it was the first time that my father came to Portugal with the band. The band, it
Okay.
was kind of pagode. It's not, it's kind of samba because
I
most of
love
the people,
pagode.
but yeah, it was pagode. And because the manager was Portuguese, so that's why they
Okay.
Portugal for the first time. After that, they back to Brazil. The band goes very very well. We moved to São Paulo. That's why when you talk about São Paulo, I know a little bit. I
So
was a
you
child.
were already born?
Yes, in São Paulo. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay. So when your father was having a band as a singer, you were already born.
Already, yes, yes, yes. I all my childhood I remember some things like go to the shows, sleeping in the inside the piano box,
Oh,
that
okay.
piano box.
Your dad was the leader of the band, or he was? Oh, that's him. Oh, wait. Is this your band here? Your dad here in the band? Oh, wait. Sorry, I have to. Is this your dad here
In the front.
in the front?
Yeah, 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 yeah. In the
Ah,
middle.
wow.
So that's why
Magia da
you can
Pele.
see so you can see some of stuff this the year it was 99 maybe. Yeah,
That's your
2000.
dad here on YouTube?
Also, yes, this
Wow.
in this one in this video, it was, I think it's about the band, but he
He's
already worked.
presenting.
It's in this
So,
one I
oh,
think
this
he
is your
was.
dad?
Yes, it's my father.
Wow.
Yeah, here is in Maputo, but I will
Oh,
talk to
that's in
you
Portugal.
about that
Oh,
because
wow.
in
Okay.
I have a lot of stories, Kaysha. My life it's about music. I was born in music.
That's
All
beautiful.
my everything that I made, like in college, it was paying with music. So that's why the first contact with Europe, it was because the band. It was because my father
So
and the band.
you were traveling. So you are in France. We say I forgot the name. How we say in French, but it's the music babies that travel with their parents.
Yes, definitely. I was that child. I was that
So,
baby.
were you inspired to do music your because your father was a musician and you were always around music, or
Yeah.
so did you
I
you just
think
did you start by working with your dad, or you were working on your own?
no. When I started, it was funny because every time I think that maybe watching everything, because when you grow up seeing like your father and the other guys of band having a lot of fans and people loving you. Imagine this in Brazil, because people there, they are going crazy about you. Like
Oh
I
yeah.
remember like that kind of meters and meters of paper and people writing things like I love you, I love you, I love you, and kisses,
Wow.
crazy girls, fan clubs, everything that you can imagine. So I was thinking, when I grow up, maybe I will love this or I'm gonna hate this.
Hmm.
So yeah, and I started to singing in the professional, more professional, or thinking in professional in Mozambique,
Okay.
because
So wait. You're going too fast.
okay,
You're going too fast because no, you in Brazil, right?
in Brazil.
How long? How old were you when your father became the frontman of the band Magia da Pele?
In Brazil.
And how old were you?
Uh, 6, 5, 6.
Okay, so how long were you touring with them? Like until what age in
Okay,
Brazil?
so in the TV, I was like baby. Um, for the time of the band, it was, I think, like 2, 3 years. So I was like
Okay,
5 to 7, 5 to 7 maybe. Because with 8, I went to Portugal.
okay.
The band exists.
What up,
The band.
Sabrina?
Hello,
So,
Sabrina.
so, but you went to Portugal to stay in Portugal or just to on tour?
No. When I went to Portugal, the band was end
Ah,
because
okay.
they have a problem with the manager.
Ah,
So
okay. The Portuguese manager.
exactly, they came first of all to Portugal alone, only band with my father and the guys. They been in Portugal like for I think 3, 4 months maybe. Then they came back to Brazil. We moved to São Paulo, and everything changed in our lives because we were living in the apartment, everybody together. It was
With
like
the
crazy
band?
with the band.
With what a nightmare.
With the band. Yeah. So imagine.
Hello,
So
Emmanuel.
after that, the
Yeah.
band the band ended, and
Okay.
then my
Everybody moved to their place.
exactly. And my dad received a propose in Portugal when he has been here with the band for the first time from a guy from a bar here, a night bar here, for sing
Okay.
but alone. The bar exists called Bruxas Bar. I don't know. They
It still
changed.
exists today?
Yeah. But they
Oh
changed the
wow.
name, and
Okay.
then we
So that
came
was like
back.
that was how many years ago?
Oh, 20 maybe, because the bar is
Wow.
very old. Yeah. Bruxas Bar. The owner is different now, but yeah, it exists.
Oh wow.
And my father works there. When they moved to Portugal, since 2 years ago. Now he's not working there anymore, but they come back and they sang there. So yeah.
So your father comes back to Portugal and he takes the whole family?
Exactly, me and my mother, because the family is super small.
Okay, it's you three. So everybody moved to Portugal and now your father works as a singer
In the
in a
bar.
bar called
Bar.
Bruxa Bar.
Bruxa Bar.
Wow, what a name. The bar of the witches. That's
Yeah, the
crazy.
bar of witches. Exactly. And all the decoration, it was witches, and the menu have all the cocktails inspired and witches.
Lord.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow. So
Super
so once so at that point you what? You 10 years old, 12 years old?
And I was 8 years old, and we stay here 5 years. Then he received another proposal to move to Mozambique. So
Oh,
I'm
how
changing
many
a lot.
months? So wait a minute. How long did he stay in
In Portugal,
yeah.
5 years.
Oh, okay. So you didn't go to Mozambique afterwards, right?
Yeah,
You stay 5 years
I stayed
and
5 years in Portugal, and then I moved to Mozambique. I was
so
12, 13, I think.
so for a 12-year-old, how was it moving from so where were you? Were you in Rio de Janeiro? Were you in Bahia? Were you in Minas in the north before? Where were you based? The family. Where do you
No,
live?
no, because I don't know if you understand. I was in Lisbon when I moved
Now
to Mozambique.
before Lisbon. Before
Oh,
Lisbon.
for Lisbon, I was in São Paulo. No, yeah, São Paulo.
Okay,
Because
so you were in
everything in São Paulo, then we moved. My father come first to Portugal, and then me and my mother, we went to my grandmother house in Espírito Santo, and then we moved to from to here. Yeah,
okay. So first you were in São Paulo, then Espírito Santo in
yeah,
Brazil, and then when the band
and
ended,
yeah,
disbanded, you guys moved to Portugal for because your father had a job singing
bar.
in in a bar in Portugal. So how was it for you as a kid to move from São Paulo, which is huge city in
Yeah,
Brazil,
and
to
Fortaleza also, Kaysha, the
in
place
Fortaleza as well? So how
also.
was it to move from Brazil to Portugal, young? And Lisbon is so much smaller compared to
Yeah.
São Paulo. Like Lisbon, like Portugal is 10 million people. Lisbon is probably a million people or 2 million, I don't know. And São Paulo was probably 20 million at that time. So how was the change for you as a kid?
It's I every time, or the memories that I have, it was that I'm always the kind of kid or child that have the thing of the adventure, because my parents, the only thing, or the best thing that they made for me, it was every time that we change of the city, the first thing that they search it was a school. So for me it was a good experience, know about have this kind of mixed, and for me it wasn't something, it wasn't weird. I don't know, because maybe because I always changing, so change in this
Yeah,
way, and he talk
it's just a
Portuguese.
new city.
It
Yeah,
was,
it was Portuguese for Portuguese, just a different accent.
yeah, yeah, yeah. The school was kind of different, but they talk Portuguese, so, and I was talking
So this
Portuguese.
was what year?
It was, let me see, I was 8, 9, maybe 2000. Oh, I remember. It was in 2001.
Okay.
The terrorism that happens in USA. It was in 2001. Exactly. I don't know
It's September 11.
exactly. I was
Uh,
to me and my
yeah, it
mother.
was 2001.
2001. So
Yes.
in this year, one day before that, we went to Portugal. So
Oh
it
wow.
was lucky. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Because after that,
Damn.
all the airports, it was crazy. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. I remember.
never because of that.
I remember. So So after 5 years in Portugal,
Hmm.
your father gets. So he was only singing, or he was also
Only
maybe doing TV job, radio job, only singing.
only singing, and he talk about a lot about that these days, because maybe if uh, if he, when he went to Portugal again, he tried to go again to the TVs and the television and the radios, maybe something changed. But he was bad about the situation of the band, so he concentrate all everything,
On
all his
singing.
energy in the bar. So yeah, only singing in the bar.
Okay, so then he gets a proposal to move to Mozambique.
Another proposed, but in this case, it's for make a partnership in the bar. It's not only for sing,
Oh,
but it's
so that
socio.
person from Mozambique, is it somebody who he met in Portugal, in the
Yes,
other bar?
in the Bruxa bar. It was a client.
Oh, and the client was like, "Yo, listen, we should do a bar together in Mozambique."
Exactly, something like that. The first proposal, it was for Angola,
Okay,
but he think about that, but doesn't accept. The second one, it's for Mozambique.
okay. So, and now,
Let's change again.
wow. So you guys have been moving.
A lot. And the
So,
music, the beautiful thing in my story and the story of my family is we move a lot, but we move for the music, we
yes.
move for the entertainment. I know I have me and my family, we have a lot of experience in this, and I see um, my vision and music and in entertainment. It's definitely totally different from a lot of people that I saw, that they have that kind of dream that is everything, that is huge, that is, no, it's not.
It's because they don't travel enough. You need to travel a lot to have a lot of experience. If you don't,
It's not easy.
it's not easy. So you arrive.